Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. DJ Mike, good morning, buddy. Greg, Mike, Pat, good morning. Safe, good morning. And Peter, Giddy. Rhyme, I'm money too. How about you? I like it. That's a good one. I'm gonna steal that one, right? I am money. That's right. Morning, morning. All right, guys, 1 minute to the cash market open. Here we go. Let's do this. So we had the non-farm employment change, employment rate, and at the top of the hour we have a revised consumer sentiment coming up. Pat, good morning. Good morning, Pat. Good morning. Steven. Steven. Big money Steven, good morning. GED, good morning. So revised consumer sentiment is at the top of the hour. So we're gonna wait for that one and watch the price action here. If we break anything above 520, we're gonna get a captain set up long on the 70 NT Rinko. We're getting a lot of noise on the 50 NT Rinko. There's a lot of consolidation based on the prior price move. So at the open here, you need to give the market a little bit of time and let it breathe out. But if we break that 520, we're going to start getting a burst of energy into the 30s and the 40s. So that's going to be a critical level for price action. See how we keep coming up to that level and they get faded. They know that 20 is a strong one. That's going to be the key. Yeah, they're not giving the market that 20. There is a short bias so far to this market at the open, and the market is trying to digest it and see if it has enough strength to break out. And so far they don't. Is it off again? This is frustrating. 72. We're at 72, so we broke down, huh? Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, there's nothing I can do with about right now. Just gonna have to wait till to see what the 72. Here you go. Boom. 95. We're bouncing back up. I think I'm just gonna let me see what connection I am. I have an Apex connection on and I have my personal account connection on. Let me just stay with my personal connection. Hold on. That's your 72, 95. $5.13. We're back to $5.13. Jesus. All right. So I'm killing all the rest of the connections. I'm just keeping. We're at 520 right now. Okay. That's the thing that I'm. That's a good one, Mike. It's rough. It's very rough volume right now. The beginning of the day after FOMC, you're gonna get a lot of volume, and Replicanto will struggle. I guarantee you that. So that's just. But nobody's experiencing any quotes issues, right? It's just me. Yeah, I know, no shit. Just one day. We want one day of this, right, Brad? We're not asking for much. Well, this is a good way for me to test my read, because I could read the market and you guys tell me if I'm right or wrong. See, but early on we were talking about that 20 being an issue, right? And it just the market needed to break that 20 in order to put on that captain setup, and the market just simply didn't. Now we're running back into harmony zone number one again. And the 200 and the 100 is out of sync. So now that's going to lend itself to a two-sided market. The shorts would have to really trade under 90 before they start taking any control of this structure. And right now, even pullbacks can be bought on a scalping basis. Let me see. Make sure I don't have anything else running on my computer. Okay. We went to that 13, now it's 60. Where are we at? Are we catching up to you guys or no? But we're now we're in the neutral zone between, the 22 to the 40. I'm gonna post an order, see how things look like to me. I'm 25 points off. Alrighty. $58. Jeez. So the trend reversed at 63, and the market is showing some strength. Pullbacks are buyable. At this zone, we have Globex bands, which is that's an area where some resistance gonna stop coming in. What I'm gonna do, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna just disconnect all my connections and bring it back in. So you're gonna see my screen pause for just a moment. So bear with me. Yeah, I know. See, the funny thing, um, I just disconnected all my connections and price action is still moving. My computer is possessed. Like, I literally disconnected all my connections. Strange. What the fuck is going on? All right, I'm gonna do this second next thing, which is this. I'm gonna put that up here while I'm getting my quotes back up. Give me 1 minute. I should be back up. So what is the price? What's the best price right now? It's coming online. 575. Wow. That's a nice rally. Anybody jump in? We got at the top of the hour. We got some news. Yeah, Safe got some. Okay, it's good. 590. Wow. Hey Adam, how are you, brother? Yeah, the data was we had an issue. Oh, you're saying that your data is all jacked up? Ooh, well, my data was not operating at all, so I'm getting back up here, loading up everything, back up. Come on, baby. There we go. We hit 600. God damn. Still populating. So I'm running a stream to YouTube and another stream through Zoom, and I have like a million charts going at the same time. So yeah, whenever the market gets a lot of volume in and around FOMC, I get issues with this. Here we go. You know what, Adam? I wouldn't be surprised if Apex will do something in an environment like that. That like they've done it before. All right. I'm assuming that we're good right now, right? Okay. Am I good? We're showing 606 quarter match stop safe. Okay, thank you guys. All right, sorry about that. All right, let's get some action going here. So the market hit to the tick. Now we're back in action. 623 was a target, and that is target number one in this swing trade rotation. So that means your quotes are off, Adam. Close your Ninja Trader, get it back up, reduce just about anything that you have on your screen, and basically, operate without hardly any browsers up or any other system. Just keep it Ninja Trader with a minimum number of charts. Here we go. I mean, this thing is a violent deal here. The market is out of sync. We hit the 23. 23 is a target. The market hit Harmony Zone number 1 as a support, sliced right through it and through Globex. And we have Harmony Zone number 2, which is 63.53. That needs to hold for the longs. We went from a trending market early on to a bounce through back into the Globex bands. The Globex bands and Globex is a place where the market will just chop up. So just be conscious of that. Trending market is going to be under 537 and above 630, 638. That has to happen in order for us to be in a trending market, consistent trending market. So right now the market is in a pullback rotation into support, and support is Harmony Zone number 1. Protect yourself in this environment. It's fast price action, and there's issues with quotes. Some people are experiencing them, some people are not. So just protect yourself in this environment. All right, so that type of behavior against Globex should push us lower to that 60s and the 50s. The market right now is a two-sided market. We have, let's talk about ES as well. ES is weaker than NQ, and we have a target of 49.21 and a half. Globex is 49.52.75, and we're just under pressure on ES. So yesterday was somewhat the opposite of it, and today where we're seeing the actual ES is really weaker, and that's going to bode very well for the shorts on NQ. Any push or a sell-off in ES is going to push NQ harder. Harmony, here we go. So we hit the 60s, bounce right back up a little bit here. So we're in the neutral zone between Harmony Zone number 1 and 2. What I'm looking for is if we can get to 538, I'm going to start looking for rallies as the shorting opportunity on a swing trade basis. I'm waiting for the top of the hour to see the news. Yeah, 660 is struggling actually. $64, 66 points. Okay. Yeah, they keep coming in here, bouncing right back up. Okay. I mean, they're walking the market lower. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they go back up and tag Globex. again, because they give you the stair step price action, then they shoot up, then they sell off in a meaningful way, which is designed to trick a lot of people who are just seeing the pattern. So just gonna be careful right now. We have news coming up. I'm gonna be a watcher of this market, and I'll looking to understand the mechanics of it. And once the news is released, I'll get a little bit active. See, that's here we go. It's not like we haven't seen this before, right? Stair step the market, then run it up, scare everybody out of it, break most of the trading systems, then pull it back in. And Globex is a very attractive price structure. You're gonna see a lot of the market go up to it and come back from it. You're gonna here we go, right? You gotta see this stuff coming. Because right here, I guarantee you, majority of the people are sitting there saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get short. I'm gonna get short. I'm gonna get short," and they never adjust to this. So now the market is back in sync on the long side. The 200 and the 100 is in sync. Let's see what they want to do. I mean, they typically will take it to Globex and consolidate, but there's a parabolic behavior in this market where you're just run up, then just sell, and they just do this parabolic type of behavior, which tells me that the market is emotional. In this environment, it will pay, and it will pay big if you catch one of these trades, go break even, and take your target out and trail and go for big targets, and use the 100 NT Rinko, use the 200 NT Rinko, even use the 20 NT Rinko, and look for target number 3 and number 4. This is the kind of environment where the market actually, when pays, is going to pay big. The only issue, you got to keep your stops very tight, because if you're wrong, you can't average your way out of a market that looks like this. So you just gotta really take your stops very quickly. But if you catch one of those winners, add into that direction and look for big targets. Yeah, today can. All right. So what do we do here? We got 1 minute to the top of the hour. Here we go. Yeah. Here comes the news. We should sell off actually, but we'll see. Here it comes. Ooh, damn. There we go. ES is bouncing right back up too. Okay. Okay, so we're bouncing from Globex to higher prices. Okay, I mean the market is in sync on the long side. Globex is holding. We have Harmony Zone number 1 as a support, which is 88 by 78, and 63 by 53 is Harmony Zone number 2. I'm gonna give the market a little bit of time and start working. The big target for this market is that 688. That's just the big target. As long as we can protect Globex. Yeah, we should be selling off a little bit here. Probably to the 90s again. Here comes switch trade into a push to lower. Here we go. Damn. Here we go. It's like I'm not. I understand what they're trying to do. I'm just not trusting the system is gonna be able to handle my orders. So I'm just careful here. But I understand that 90 and a flush below Globex that they're putting on. Now the market is out of sync again. Just be careful, guys. Be careful. All right, so we're gonna get a bounce back up here in a minute, and that bounce is gonna take us to Globex and into the 92.97. So just be careful with that bounce. See that 90? So that's just the natural way of them, backing and filling in and around Globex. And all these moves are exaggerated. A big move would be a break above 14, but I think the market is gonna. Yeah, that's the key. That's what I had to do. I may have to close some charts on my end as well. But the problem is all my charts I need. Like everything that I have here is something I use to make decisions. I mean, I don't want the 30 and the 4. Well, I guess I could get rid of these for now. Well, yeah, I just noticed the 50 NT Renko had a captain set up short, and the switch trade is 75. So if we get 75, then rallies are shortable on a. Yeah, so I need 75, 75. If we get 75, 75, then rally back up. That's going to be a good opportunity for a short. Let me clear up some of these charts. Here we go. Question is, do I get a rally though? No, you don't. Now we're at harmony zone number 2. We're bouncing back up. Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of noise in here. We got stopped out on one, made a little bit of money on the other one. I'm looking for a downward pressure here in this market. Oh wow, they're putting a captain setup here. Here we go. We should flush. Come on, baby. Flush, 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 flush. Here we go. I'm not gonna get too cute with it. I have I have three contracts. I have three contracts here. So 3 contracts for nice amount, but this is flushing behavior right here. They put a captain setup short. I mean, excuse me, captain setup against that and failed it. So the market is just basically bouncing between harmony zone number 1 and 2, but the pressure here is building and building and building. You could tell. I took the first stop against Globax. I took a small profit on the second one, small profit on the third one. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. This is where I'm at for the day, just off those, one decision, second decision, and this is the third decision. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can do here, man. One good solid trade on a Friday. I mean, the market is slowing down a little bit here, which is a good thing. There is a 50 NT Winko captain setup long that they built up around 87. So we're getting a counter move here. We're seeing them just basically oscillating and consolidating around Globex. And that is a behavior that is imbalanced, meaning the market's trying to balance itself. It runs up the shorts above Globex, and they run up the longs under it, and they just spend a lot of time building stops before they break either the 38 or the 534. So I wouldn't be surprised if they run it up here, then fade it back into that move. It's a market that's trying to digest the prior big move. All right, they're putting the captain setup short right here. So now they're going back to Globex. I mean, you could do that. You could do that. Here comes back to Globex. And Harmony Zone number 1 as a support. So you're getting this pullback. ES. Let's talk about ES for a little bit here. So they're bouncing it right back up. They're going to 49.21.5. If they do that, then that will close the 50 NT Rinko, and our target will be Globex at 49.52.75. That will set the stage for pullback to be buyable in ES. And then target number 1 is something that we can look forward to, which is 49.63.75. So the first part of that equation is a break at 46.5. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just updating one of the charts, so it's slowing down the system just a tad bit. Okay, here we go. So we're heading toward that 688. The market's back in sync on the long side. Pullbacks are buyable. It's 590. Yeah, 590. Yeah, this is fast. Okay, something's going on. One big thing that we need to be very careful with this right here. If we break 75 again, there'll be a captain set up short on the 100 NT Rinko. So 75 is going to be a critical level. $75 is going to be a big, big deal. They're trying. No, that's it. Whatever we had at the top of the hour. Yeah, they're fighting it off here. The bottom end of it is just holding up at because they know 75. If 75 shows up, you're going to get a burst of energy lower. So they're trying to protect the market against that right now. And you're playing around Globex anyway. We should see it happen here fairly quickly. A burst. Here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah, they're revving it up. Keep trying. They keep trying. Switch trade here. I'll jump in. My stop has to be here. Get to 75. 75 will pick up some steam. And we should see a burst of energy. I'm going to take one off right here just in case. And then hold up, break even. And let's see how far it goes. Come on, baby. You can do it. Data off again? Okay, boom. Thank you. Thank you. Bam. That was a good one. You saw that one. Saw that one. That's winning right here. Here we go. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Who's that? That's Adam. Adam making it. Okay, I like it. 25 points. Good job. Who else? DJ. Any action on that one? Brad. That's okay. That's okay. That's one. That one was a little bit squirrely. That was a little bit squirrely on that one. Yeah, I hit that 550. Yeah. Yeah. With this market, like we understood this part. So I don't like the fact that my system would just freeze and I wouldn't know where I'm at. Like, I guess I'll get filled. I mean, that's what happened yesterday too. All right, let's talk about ES. All right, so pullbacks are viable. We have a support zone, harmony zone number 1, which is 49.40 by 37 and 34 by 31. Those are the two support areas. Pullback to those areas are viable. And we're looking for harmony zone, no, excuse me, target of 49.52.75. Yeah, and not a bad idea being up $4 grand and calling it, especially with all these technical issues that we're having. And I don't think it's just us. I think it's just across the board. Hey, Shingo, good morning. Stank 82. Glad that you made some. One Stop Trader, good job. Let's keep playing the game. Captain said, "Oh yeah, Captain set up to the upside on well, that's on the 20 NT wrinkle, but the bigger picture is this Captain setup on the 100 NT wrinkle. So we need to kind of protect the 600 to 610. If we kind of oscillate here and break below 75 again and hold it, then we have a good shot at running back to 550. If we do that, then this will be a Captain setup switch trade short on the 100 NT wrinkle. That is a big time sell signal. And I will have to load up on that one take some risk, and look for bigger targets that could take me down to 500 and or 460. So that would be the big play if the market kind of position itself that way. If we break the 610, I'm gonna wait and watch the market for a little bit longer and see if there's a resumption of the selling pressure, but that formation will be no longer valid. You know, so see, here we go. That they killed that formation. Man, we got out of that short perfectly. Target on ES 49.52. Pullbacks are buyable. There's a big target at 49.63.75. If this kind of pattern is continuing, we'll reevaluate the market if we break anything below 49.35. Yeah, let's take a look. I'm sensitive when people say blow up. I didn't quite understand what you're saying initially, Adam. Oh, look at that. Okay, you bastards. Look at that. Woo. Trapping folks over here. Trapping folks. But I can't just let this captain setup not, it was just too clear of a pattern. We understood what it's doing. We took advantage of it. Now the market had an opportunity to resume it with bigger targets on the downside, and that is rolling over everybody in this formation. So, which is fine because they run them over, then come back and pull back the price anyway. So that's the captain setup. They ran it over. The swing trade target is 638. Let's see if we get there. We're not too far off anyway. Target number one. Off of that captain setup, you made some money, Steven. That's good. I mean, we're just getting a lot of exaggerated moves. So, kind of go break even on some of it and just like put a crazy target up there and see if you can get it, because this is the kind of market that will give it to you. Yeah. Here comes that big target, 688. Target is hit. Harmony zone number one shifted. Shifted to 613 by 603, 88 by 78. Both are support areas, harmony zone number one and two. We'll reevaluate the market if we break anything under 600. Pullbacks are buyable. Don't be careful, Adam. Don't get cute with this market. Don't get cute. Don't. Be careful, but keep your stops very tight. This is parabolic type of market. You would think after a run up of 100 points that you will get a pullback of any kind. I mean, that's a natural rhythm to NQ. It's 100-point moves and pull back. However, and you're just peaking above Globex band. So I get the idea, really, I do. And you have a stop which is above that 63. It just I rather see like a structure versus a price in this market. Like we get up close to 660 and get a one candle reversal. That would be interesting. Like, you know, for a short, because what the market will do at that point is they will pull it back, and they pull it back hard enough for you to go break even and see if you can get down to 622. Yeah, so far the smart money today has been the longs. Even though we made a little bit of money. I guess there's something wrong with me, huh? There you go. That's funny. I mean, I just noticed that all my trades are short, made money, but I mean, just because we're very good at defining that pocket. But really, truly, just looking at the market right now, it's who's winning the argument. The longs are winning the argument. I'll give it a shot here. Here we go. That's a short for. But I mean, that's the formation. We just literally were talking about it, right? And actually, I got in a little bit later than I should. I could have made a little bit more money. But right here, there's a reversion to the mean trade that will take you down to 635.75. You know, if they do this, I gotta take it. You know, like, because that's just free money right here. I mean, are you serious? You're gonna put a captain setup at like 3 points away from the target? Like I'm not gonna apologize for getting short up there. All right, so that target is hit, and we are running into the next bullish target of 688. That is the next target. Harmony zone number 1 shifted to 38 by 28, 13 by 03 is harmony zone number 2. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break under 620. All right, all right. Well, the good news here is I the, the price action is a little bit more orderly, and it's not very erratic in the way it's moving. And another thing, I think the volume is tapering off a little bit, so me getting in and out is a lot smoother, which I do appreciate that. All right, across the board, how is everybody doing? Adam, Brad, DJ, Greg, Mike, Pat, Sheila. How is Sheila doing? I'm making a conscious effort, Sheila, to remember every time I talk about NASDAQ, talk about ES. Just make that a habit. Because it actually helps us out in reading and Q anyway. So I'm going to keep reminding myself to do that. Steven, how's Steven doing? GED, Shingo, Stag, Stop Trader, Z-Boy, Green, GED, good deal. $4,600 for Adam, multiplied by 20 accounts. Good job for you. All right, focus. I was going to say, where you, that's a $150,000 account. Okay. Plus 680 for Brad. Good deal. All right. All right, we are 9:51. Yeah. No, I get it. I mean, this is definitely a rounding top of behavior. So we're coming into harmony zone number 1 as a support area. We're expecting a bit of a bounce in and around this zone. The 920 is critical for this pattern. We don't want to see anything under that 25 either. So 25.20, that would be support. So here we go. They're responding. The bulls are responding here. Let's see to what extent are they going to keep running this thing up. I mean, there's a good chance that we're going to spend some time here in and around that 30. So what am I looking for? I mean, ultimately, the market is long on pullback, still proven otherwise. How would I know that the market is no longer decisive on the long side? Is if we break the 20, then the market will be out of sync. If you break globaks, we're definitely shifting back into the short mode. So the longs need to prove themselves here around this area. So they're putting on a captain setup, so the price should be punching back up here. Should. Should see 50s, 50, 54, and we'll see if any shorts will show up here. That's I get it here. I mean, they're trying. So the longs came in, picked up, held harmony zone number one as a support, which it is support, and they put on a captain setup, and it's natural for them to just punch back up here and see if 55, 60, no shorts show up. I mean, that's a, what is that? I didn't take it 45 to, I mean, it's going to give you 10 points or so. It just, the longs are thin up there. I'm a little bit cautious. All right. From a scalping perspective, I mean, that was not a bad idea. But you couldn't have held on to it for too long. ES, we have broken above Globax. The next target is 49.65 and a quarter. We'll reevaluate ES if we break anything under 49.50. Pullbacks are buyable in both NQ and ES. Yeah, Adam. I mean, it's that captain setup right there was a good one. I mean, I I just simply elected not to take that signal. Very possible 700. Yeah, I mean that's not too far off from where we at. All right, I'm gonna step away for just a moment, get some water. The longs are still in charge here. I see that, the market just kind of flushed back to support, harmony zone number one, bounced a little bit off of it, put a switch trade, sold off to harmony zone number two, and held the line. So what is that telling me? I mean, telling me that the pullbacks at critical junctures are getting bought. So that's very bullish behavior till proven otherwise, and otherwise will be anything under that 600. So that you'll get a little bit of some spikes down and the market kind of rally back up. But ultimately, till we break and hold under Globex, this market is a long market. Man, I learned the hard way. I gotta keep my head on a swivel when it comes to the market. I can make assumptions, but that's why I like to read the market one candle at a time, one moment at a time, because the market is notorious for shifting, and it shifts constantly. So my read has to be up to date. And for example, I mean, if I'm gonna make an assumption that I should always be long, then it has to be tested. That idea has to be tested one candle at a time. And if things don't look right, I have to shift my opinion. So see, the longs need to kind of come in and protect that 30 to the 20 level. push, yeah. So channel number one, channel number two, the market is holding up the line. Yeah, and we're getting a break of this trend line, which spills a little bit of a push to the upside. We should see target number two or close to it. I mean, so far, just structurally, the market is still solid on the long side. Okay, so that's all right. They keep confirming the bottom and that channel. So that target number two is is not a bad bet. I mean, we should see a little bit of a run up there. That's your kind of trade, Mr. Steven. Right here. That's your baby. I'm seeing a lot of trades. I'm just like, it's a Friday. It's a Friday. Boom. Look at that. Tell me somebody jumped in. Ooh, baby. Target number 3 is hit. ES moved into target number 1 on the 50 NT Rinko, going to the bigger target of 49.71 and a half. Pullbacks are viable across the board, and we are looking, as long as we continue to trade above 49.55. I know, Brian. Let's go. I need to get greedy in days like that, man. But you know, it's a Friday, so that's where we at across the board. We just made $800. Made $800 fishing in the wrong pond. Be honest with you. Just short, 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 short. Yeah, that's what they're doing. So structurally, I mean, we saw what they're doing. Okay, so I mean, they came in, put a captain setup, rolled it over, so that became a buy signal. Then they ran up, and every pullback they bought. So I mean, from target 1 to target 2, played around that. Then this dip came into harmony zone number 1 as a support, and bounced back. You know, creating the 2 channels that we look for. And now at that point, we have a trend line, we have the 2 channels. We break it, we're expecting a push toward the next target. They gave us a pullback into a retest of that. So now you retested harmony zone, and you're trading above target number 1. So the entry here at 48 has that target of target number 2, and you trailed. And the trail is what made, you know, a lot of money. But that's kind of the structure. Big target coming up on. Oh. Okay. See, that's the same behavior. Okay, you remember this right here? How the market came in within like a tick or a couple of points, faded, came back, closed, and eventually just got hammered. So they're trying to do the same thing right here. So in the next few candles, if we run up and make a lower high, then you should expect a pullback to the middle of the range, which is 60.54, and for the market to really challenge that move. So right now, that run up needs to kind of break the 88. You see that? So we should be seeing a push to potentially target number 2 out of this sequence with a stop right above that high of 88 and a half. That's gonna be the issue here with this type of market. You know, I'm gonna leave it alone, but that's the market read. And you're literally looking at an 80 to 88 stop, so 8 point stop for the potential of getting to the 60s, which is a 20-point target, and even further if there's momentum. Nope. That's a critical. I mean, you could see that they're fighting it, huh? They're trying. Yeah. Yeah, the longs are still strong here. We'll see. You really got to break this candle right here to, yep, yeah, like right here. You got to break that candle into 75 and a quarter. I know, and that's what they're trying to do. They're just trying to hold the price here. I mean, they showed us the first retracement. The second run up there is still showing a little bit of strength. So yeah, they may just simply break it. Here we go. Yeah. Damn. That is just sick up here. Sicky sick over here. Too much strength. Yeah, too much strength. Here we go. The target is hit. ES target is 49.71.5. We're running up to it. And next target is 713. That's the next target, 713. DJ, I'm sending you a message, bro. I don't know, you're probably busy, but we got to see what they do at 700, though. We can't just like short it because it's a level. We have 713. 713 is an actual swing trade target. Yeah. Beast mode, baby. Let's go. So that means either I'll be popping champagne on Monday or you wouldn't hear from me, right? It's one of those two things gonna happen. The market is definitely showing us strength. Yeah, we're at a target at 700. What was that? 96, 98 target. Yeah, they're struggling with that whole number. I mean, that's what they're. But isn't it too obvious, though? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the trend is your friend. Longs are still intact, and that's what I was saying. It's just too obvious that 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 700 is something people are gonna play around with. They're most likely they'll break above it, do a little bit of parabolic move, then come back to retest it. So we'll see. We're at target number 4. We should get a little bit of a push lower. We'll see. A little bit of selling, right? Your 02 to 20. I mean, that seems to be legitimate here in and around target number 4. I mean, the pullback is going to be into harmony zone number 1, which is support, and we can see how well they handle it. There's a lot of money to be made today, guys. There's a lot of... Ooh, look at that. There's a lot of money to be made today. Good luck. Good luck, Adam. Good luck. I feel more comfortable now with that price action, right? Now you're really looking for a rally to, I'm sure you're already in it, but a rally with a lower high, then you're gonna get a 90 and test harmony zone number 1, which there's a good chance that we will get a little bit of a bounce off of it and then go from there. Well, I would have to say that was a good entry, sir. Ah, don't get carried away. We know each other for a long time, buddy. In this market, you always have to be, yeah, have a healthy, I don't know how to say it, healthy dose of paranoia. If that makes sense. I would have to think, well, somebody's after me. They're trying to get me. They're trying to get my money. Okay, what do I do? How do I defend myself here? You know, that's a healthy dose of paranoia. And that's my reason for the paranoia. Kind of shenanigans that they pull. All right, guys. All right, here we go. I'm going to be happy with this for the day. It's a Friday. I like the price action, to be honest with you. There's a lot of opportunities in this market. I'll take 800. And Friday is a Friday. I like to get done. I know, Adam. But we'll do this again on Monday. It's time to celebrate. Right? Winning is a habit. I know. That's the thing. That's what I say to everybody. When you're running good, just keep running. Just keep playing the game. You know. But I know my energy level on Friday. In Friday, I used to get in a lot of trouble because by Friday you're a little bit tired and the quality of my decisions tend to dip. So I got to take my wins, put a smile on my face, go celebrate, and Monday is a Monday. We'll come to it. All right, guys, enjoy yourself, and we will see you bright and early Monday morning.